All right. This is a video to show you what's called the equal values method of solving a system of equations, and this would be done algebraically. So think back to the example where we were talking about the break-even point, when it would be a better deal to buy as opposed to lease a solar system. So here's the equations that we had last time. So if you remember, this is the cost to lease. This is the cost to buy. So the theory is what we're looking for is a situation in which the cost to buy and the cost to lease, remember y is the output that represents the cost, is the same. And we're saying what amount of time x leads that to happen. And so here's the idea. This that I'm circling here is the expression that would give us the cost to lease depending on what value of x we put in. And this is the expression that we would put in, that would give us the cost to buy depending on what value of x we put in. And we want to know when those two expressions are the same, what value of x will lead to those expressions being the same. And anytime you want two things to be the same in math, well, you can make them the same by putting an equal sign between them. So here's what that looks like. Equals. We are powerful in math. We can make anything we want with a variable equal to something else. And now this really becomes the question, what is the value of x that makes these two things equal? In other words, how many years will the cost to lease be the cost to buy? And now we just need to solve this equation. And you've done this before, so you're going to have to dig deep in your memory. We have an equation in which we have the variable x on both sides. And so we're going to solve that by getting rid of it on one side. I like this one. So I'm going to subtract 600x from both sides. Then we do a little simplifying. 2500 minus 600, that's 1900x. Everything else is the same. Get rid of the 1000 by subtracting. And now we have 1900x equals 19,000. Get rid of the 1900 in front of x by dividing. Well, conveniently, those go in nicely. You can punch this in your calculator, or you can just look and see that 19,000 divided by 1900 is 10. And remember, that represented years. Now, once we know that it's 10 years, we can put that value into that or into that. And because we're looking for the exact same time, we should get the exact same answer. And we can check that out right now. Y equals 2500 times 10 plus 1000. Y equals 25,000 plus 1000. Y equals 26,000. And over here, y equals 600 times 10 plus 20,000. Y equals 6,000 plus 20,000, or y equals 26,000. So we just figured out that's dollars and 10 years. That's the same information, if you recall, that we found using a table and we found using a graph. We can also do it algebraically. You are going to have a chance to practice this.